Now, here's a very funny guy who also made his first prime-time appearance with us, and he's gone on to all kinds of success. Please welcome Alan Davies! Good to see you. You've cut your hair since I last saw it. It used to be, like, all bushy, you know.
I did. I had bush.
Yeah, it's good.
Now...
These are gigglers, this lot.
They're doing their own jokes, Des, in their head before we've started.
It's good to have you on the show, it really is.
It's good to be back.
And they're looking after you, got nice dressing, we've tried to do it all right for you?
Well, I don't think it's been used for a while.
What do you mean, the car?
Well, it's right up the end of the corridor.
Oh, the dressing room, yeah?
Yeah, the dressing room. And there's a bit of a cobweb behind the telly.
Is there?
So I don't think there's been anyone in there for... Well, a spider will put a web anywhere, Des, won't he? I find them eternally optimistic, spiders. In my house, they go under the fridge and web up under there. I don't see the point. As if any fly's going to come swoop down. They just come down. Then the flies are in the middle of the kitchen doing that square flying thing they do. And they can never quite get the circle going, can they? They just hurtle one way and right the other way. And the spider's like, just come down here, just once. Come on. One low-level pass and you're mine.
You are a nice, solid kind of guy.
Do you think?
Yeah, you are. You're a comic, you'd be very funny, but you also seem to have I mean, you wouldn't do daft things. For instance, over this Christmas period, the first thing I'm sure, if I was to talk about not drinking and driving and speeding, you'd be with that, wouldn't you?
I wouldn't. No, I don't drink and drive. I like to drive quite fast, though. I have to... Well, no, I do have to admit to that. Well, I come from Essex and the people are a bit like that. I'm afraid they could have a Grand Prix on the A13. They really could. Never mind Monaco, there'd be Michael Schumacher and Ralph Schumacher and Terry in his Ford Capri 2.8i. I know all the roundabouts, I'll have them. But Essex is a bit countrified, but not too much. We don't have anything, you know, there's no fox hunting goes past the end of the garden at the end of Boxing Day. But a hunt in Essex would be a whole different kettle of fish. There'd be no horses, would there? There'd be no horses, there'd be a fleet of Capris. And it would have Essex Hunt on the sun visor. And there'd be no bugles, it'd just be... That'd be them. We'd never kill a fox. If they caught a fox, they'd give it a nice rope chain, 4 white socks, send it out for a dance.
So, January the 10th, it's not new because you've done acting on television. You're going to be a real lover. You're going to be in the West End. You're going to play at the Wyndhams, Auntie and Me.
I am. I'm in the
playing,
theatre.
me or Auntie?
I'm playing me.
You're playing you. Okay. Are you prepared for this?
Well, I don't know if I'm a natural lovey. I'm a little bit daunted by it. You know, this is the big theatre. It's the West End stage, and I've got to probably go a bit deeper and be a bit... I'm a bit like that, aren't I? Plus... No, I am. I have been...
A bit nasal.
I'm a bit nasal. It has been remarked upon. Hello, in the gods. I'm a bit like that. And I'm a bit of a slouch, you know, I'm not very erectus. I'm so sorry, that sounded ruder than it was. Well, you know those charts you see where you see the progress of man evolving from the apes?
Oh, yeah.
And it starts off with the ape all on all fours and then gradually kind of goes up. Like, there was about 2,000 years where we were walking back like that, which is a bit odd. And then up to Homo erectus. Well, just between the last sort of knuckle scraper and that bloke, that's me. I'm in there somewhere. I'm not a perfect shape.
So what is this play about, Auntie? What is it about?
It's about a man who's... he's got a letter from his auntie saying she's on her deathbed and will he come and visit her? And he's a bit resentful because he hasn't seen her for 30 years. But he thinks, oh, well, I'll make amends. I'll go and see her as she's about to die imminently. And then she stays alive for ages. And he talks to her, getting more and more exasperated, willing her to die. Doesn't sound funny, Des, but it's hilarious.
That's at the Wyndhams. So, you'll be working, but if you could have a winter holiday, what would you prefer, Alan? Would you prefer skiing down a snow-clad mountain or lying in the Caribbean in sunshine?
I think I'd probably go hot country.
Yeah?
But I did go once. I did go for a bit of winter sun. I went for a bit of winter sun once. It was in the Bahamas.
Well, that's lovely, isn't it?
Get
Very
that?
nice.
And I was there, but I didn't realise that what people do is they go all the way out there and they get married.
Oh, yeah, they could. A lot of marriages in these exotic places.
This particular hotel, they were mad for it. They were like 2 a day. And they all turn up and they do the very English thing. You know what we do? We get there, strip off straight in the sun like that, trying to get the instant 24-hour tan. And you're sitting by the pool, feeling a bit greased up, and the wedding march strikes up behind you. What the hell's going on? And here she comes, all in the proper white traditional gown. Only she's gone for the 24-hour tan, so her face is bright pink. She looks like a Swan Vesta getting married. If she's gone bare arms, she's all stripy. It looks like a branch of TGI Fridays coming up the aisle. Or a Sunderland midfielder going up to get married. And then there's the bloke all peeling off, because he won't put sun cream on. No, I won't do that.
Well, you enjoy the play. Thanks for
you're
popping.
come, pop down.
We'll pop down, and I'll be cheering all the way. Alan Davies, ladies and gentlemen. Alan Davies. Thanks, Alan.
Alan Davies.
Alan Davies.
Thank you.